Okay, good morning guys. It's Tuesday, the 24th of March, and let's have a look, see what we've got on the board and the workout for you today at home. Right, so it's a quick, short workout today. We want you to work as fast as we can, as hard as you can for the few rounds that we've got. So we've got 3 rounds. It's a 21, 15, 9 format. What that means is we're going to do 21 jumping lunges, 21 burpees over an object. Then we're going to do 15 jumping lunges, 15 burpee jumping over the object, 9 jumping lunges, 9 burpee jumping lunges over an object. Not jumping lunges, just normal burpee jump overs. All right, so we're working as hard and as fast as you can. It's going to drive your heart rate up. They're both 2 very high cardiovascular or high metabolic movements, and we're going to get the work done as much as and as fast as we can. In the warm-up, what we're going to do, there's a bit of conditioning work and stability work, so we'll get through that as part of the warm-up. So first part, 21 jumping lunges. What we're looking for, your scaling options for your jumping lunges. You can either do your jumping lunges, you can do regular lunges, or you can just do normal air squats. Okay, so for a jumping lunge, we're trying to keep that stomach nice and tight. Make sure we're driving that work from the glutes and from the hips. So we're stepping down, jump, change, jump, change, stomach tight. Make sure at the bottom that you're not leaning back into your lunge or your jump. Keep the stomach tight, drive through the front of the hips. Okay, press and jump. If you're just going to do normal step back lunges, you're stepping back, press, drive, stepping back. Remember to press up, drive through the hips, step back lunges. If you have a problem with the knees or the hips and you can't do lunges, just normal air squats on the side. Air squats on the side for your either jumping lunges, regular lunges, or your air squats. Okay? And then burpee jump overs. I know we've done 2 workouts already with burpees, so we'll just make it a little bit better today doing a burpee jump over. So you can grab a broomstick. If you want something slightly high to jump over, try and get something a little bit higher to jump, maybe a little box or a cushion or a chair or a little low-lying table. What we're looking for is a burpee. You're going to jump, hips to floor, knees to floor, step back up, jump over, hips to floor, chest to floor, hips, jump over. Okay. If you're not doing burpees, if you have a shoulder issue and you can't get all the way down in your burpee, you can do a kickback. So step back, you can jump back up, stand, you can clap if you want to. As you go over the top, don't have to clap. Your alternate for instead of a kickback or a burpee is to step back. Step back, knees to floor, chest to floor, step back up, stand. What I'm looking for in the burpee is making sure, remember that you're not snaking into the lower back. You don't want to collapse the hips. Keep that rib cage connected. Hips to floor, chest to floor at the same time. Drive off the knees, step back up, feet shoulder width apart. Another thing on the point of performance for the burpee is to make sure you don't go down in your knees. Okay, all too often what we see is people go down to the burpee, their knees are dipping, there's a lot of work into the front of the patellas or front of the knees, and then as they come back up, they're doing the same thing into the knees. With the burpee, what I want you to try and do is try and keep your hips or your legs as straight as you can. Feet shoulder width apart, press back, jump, knees to floor, chest to floor, almost straight legs, hips, stand through. All right, so that's going to be your burpee jumping over an object. If you're not doing a burpee, you're doing a kickback, or you're doing a step back, hips to floor, knees to floor. 21, 21, 15, 15, 9, 9, and you can go. Right, the workout is on our Crossfitplett page on our workout blog, so you can get the rest of the description for the warm-up there if you want it there. If you're happy with the workout, you can go for it. You can find the rest of the description there, and you can do your workout. If you want a little bit more briefing for the warm-up period, then stick with us. We're going to do that with you now. Okay guys, so the warm-up briefing for workout number 5. So remember, you've already got your 480 run. You can go for 10 times around the garden or one times around the block for your 480 run. Start slow. As you start to warm up, finish off a little bit faster. So your 480 ready run will get the heart rate going a little bit. Come back in. You do a little bit of a mobility drill before we get into this 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute on the warm-up. So what I'm looking for a mobility drill is going to be something like this. We're going to do a step through and a twist. We're going to try and open up the hips a little bit, open up the lower back. So from here, we're going to walk forward, hands to floor, chest to floor, getting a nice stretch to the hamstrings and the lower back. You're going to walk forward, keep the body nice and tight, make sure the hips aren't dropping, keep the hips up. You're going to step forward, you're going to drop this hip as deep as you can. Do you feel the front of the hip stretching? Just open up the glutes, and you're going to stretch and twist, towards the ceiling, step back through, open up the hips, step and twist, and back. Then you're going to do about 10 times each side on the side. So that should, when you're done, walk back through, stretch the hamstrings, roll back up along the spine. So that it will just open up the hips a little bit and will make the rest of the warm-up a little bit easier to move. Then we're going to set a clock either on your stopwatch or on your phone, and we do 1 minute of air squats, right? So what we're looking for, air squats again, feet shoulder width apart, pressing back into the hips. We're looking for 10 air squats. Okay, once you've done 10 air squats, we're going to come into a plank position. You're going to walk forward. Going to keep a nice strong stomach position, and without the hips rolling from left to right or the hips dropping, we're going to try and maintain as strong midline as possible. We're going to go into shoulder taps. So shoulder blades back, scapulas engaged, tummy tucked in, and you're going to touch, chin pulled in, no heads dropping towards the floor, tummy tight, touch, and you're trying to control that midline as much as possible. You're going to feel the obliques working, you're going to feel the shoulders working to stabilize. So minute 1, 10 air squats, 20 shoulder taps on each side. All right, next one. Minute 2, what we're doing. We're going to straight into minute 2, we're going to 15 lunges and 5 push-ups. So on the steps, you're going to step back, press back up, step back, press back up, and then 5 push-ups. Chest to floor, stomach nice and tight, chest to floor, push, keep the stomach engaged, jump back up. So that's your second minute, 15 lunges, 5 push-ups. Minute 3, we're doing 20 lateral air jumps. So what you're looking for is an air jump laterally. So it's a squat, okay, jump, squat, jump, and we're just getting warm in the hips and the knees, a little bit of explosive power in the legs, make sure the hips are working, getting the lungs warming up a little bit. Okay, pretend you're jumping over something, or again, you can have a little pole or a broomstick or a mop on the floor that you're jumping over. That's minute 3. Minute 4, 5 jumping lunges, 5 burpees. So now we are doing proper jumping lunge, hips, touch, okay, touching the back knees. You do 5 jumping lunges each side, and then 5 burpees. All the way to the floor, pressing up, touching. Remember, if you're not doing 5 burpees, if you're doing kickbacks, you can just do a straight kickback, or you can do, what do we do? Air squats if you're not doing burpees on the side. So that'll be 1 round, and we're doing 2 rounds. So minute 1, minute 2, minute 3, minute 4, and then do it again. Start at the beginning, minute 1, minute 2, minute 3, minute 4. That should get you nice and warm. If you feel like you need to stretch it a bit more before you start the workout, having done a little bit of a stretch, recover, and then do your 21, 59, and that's your workout for Tuesday, 24th of March. Good luck.